Day 51, verses 11 to 13, the Spirit of Giving. Namaste and welcome to Gita 360. Previously, we saw how action, when done in the right spirit, becomes an offering. Today, the Gita takes that understanding further and reminds us that life itself is sustained by a quiet exchange of giving and receiving. By your sacrifices, you will nourish the celestial gods. The celestial gods will nourish you. Through cooperation between humans and the celestial gods, great prosperity will reign for all. While this verse speaks of the celestial gods, the truth is nothing in this world truly exists in isolation. Every part of life supports another. What we give strengthens the world around us, and what is strengthened around us quietly begins to strengthen us in return. The world, in that sense, is what represents the celestial gods. This can be seen in the simple fabric of everyday life. Care creates trust. Generosity creates warmth. Respect creates harmony. When we bring sincerity, gratitude, and responsibility into the way we live, life begins responding differently. There is a sense of inner alignment, as though we are moving with life rather than constantly pushing against it. The celestial gods, being satisfied by the performance of sacrifice, will grant you all the desired necessities of life. But those who enjoy what is given to them without making offerings in return are certainly thieves. Life gives us constantly, often in ways we may not even notice. We breathe air we did not create, stand on earth we did not shape, drink water we did not produce, and receive love, support, opportunity, and countless unseen blessings that make our life possible. Yet it is easy to begin believing that what we have is ours alone, earned solely by our effort. Slowly, gratitude fades and entitlement quietly enters. We begin receiving from life without asking how we are giving back to it. The Gita asks us to receive with humility, to recognize that every blessing carries within it a quiet responsibility, to become contributors, not merely consumers of life. And giving back does not always require grand acts. Sometimes it is kindness when we could have chosen indifference. Sometimes it is showing up for someone when they feel alone. Sometimes it is doing honest work with integrity even when no one is watching. That spirit keeps life in balance. The spiritually minded who eat food that is first offered in sacrifice are released from all kinds of sin. Others who cook food for their own enjoyment certainly eat only sin. The Gita uses food as an analogy. Before eating, we must first offer it to others and even to Mother Earth as a sacrifice and offering. If we do not, that is selfish eating. Similarly, a life centered only around the self becomes spiritually heavy. When everything revolves around personal gain, comfort, and desire, the heart begins to shrink inward. There may be abundance, yet emptiness. But when life is lived in the spirit of offering, the world softens around us. Gratitude grows. Compassion deepens. The mind becomes lighter. Giving does not reduce us, it expands us. It creates a better, fuller world. We spend years building a life, career, home, reputation, success. We work hard, achieve goals, and create comfort around us. Yet, there are moments when a quiet emptiness lingers. A question rises within us. Is this all there is? Why should fulfillment still feel incomplete? Often it is because the heart longs for something deeper than achievement. It longs to feel meaning. It longs to feel connected. It longs to know that our life is touching something beyond our own personal story. That is why some of our most meaningful moments come from giving. Standing by someone in their hardest hour, helping without expecting recognition, creating something that serves others, offering our time, attention, or presence where it is needed. In those moments, the soul feels full. Life is not a possession to be consumed, it is a sacred exchange to participate in. The more we understand that, the richer life becomes from within. Thought of the day. Every day, life gives us far more than we often notice. As you move through your day, ask yourself, am I just a taker in this life or am I also a giver? Thank you for joining me on Geeta 360. May we learn to live with gratitude for what we receive and generosity in what we give so that our life becomes deeply meaningful.